This training will cover Chapter 15, Sponsors of Unaffiliated Sites, General Requirements, and is presented by the Oregon Department of Education Child Nutrition Programs, also known as ODE-CMP. Sponsors of CACFP unaffiliated sites must comply with all CACFP requirements except those superseded by sponsors of unaffiliated sites' specific requirements. In this video, we will cover unaffiliated site identification and sponsoring an unaffiliated site additional responsibilities. After this video, you will understand what qualifies as an unaffiliated site and the additional responsibilities sponsors for unaffiliated sites have. Sponsors must identify on the CMP Web sponsor information sheet if the sponsoring organization has centers that are legal entities of the sponsor or are legally separate from the sponsor. Affiliated centers are owned whole or in part by the CACFP sponsor, e.g., they are a legal entity of the sponsor. On the flip side, unaffiliated centers are legally distinct from its sponsoring organization. Regardless if the sponsoring organization has affiliate centers, unaffiliated centers, or both types of sites, the sponsoring organization is entirely responsible for the administration of CACFP operations at their sites. School districts that have unaffiliated sites, such as Boys and Girls Clubs or YMCAs, under their sponsorship are exempt, and these centers are considered to be affiliated sites. A for-profit organization is eligible to serve as a sponsoring organization for for-profit centers which have the same legal identity as the organization and are therefore only allowed to sponsor affiliated sites. Sponsoring organizations that plan to provide services to unaffiliated sites must complete and submit to ODE-CMP the Child and Adult Care Food Program Agreement between sponsoring organization and unaffiliated site, complete and submit the two pieces of the CACFP Center's annual budget to ODE-CMP. The first is a file located on the CMP Web Packet page, and the other is the Center Sponsor's CACFP budget in the Applications tab of CMP Web. Disperse funds to the unaffiliated sites within 5 days of the receipt of the reimbursement from ODE-CMP. Inform the unaffiliated sites they may directly enter into an agreement with ODE-CMP instead of being an unaffiliated site with the sponsoring organization. And demonstrate a need for a new sponsor. This is shown by applying with at least one site that has not participated in CACFP for 12 months prior to the application. A sponsor of unaffiliated sites must obtain, retain, and make available the same information for each of the nonprofit sites it operates. Sponsors must obtain and maintain on file for each sponsored site a current and complete site application for each unaffiliated sponsored site. Copies of the site application must be maintained with the program files and copies sent to the site for its files. Permanent agreement between sponsoring organization and unaffiliated site. Articles of incorporation, assumed name information, IRS 501c3 tax exemption if applicable, an organizational chart, and governing body awareness form, which is a form for nonprofit governing board to complete. Each month, sponsors of unaffiliated sites must provide to each site written documentation that details the reimbursement the site is receiving that month and includes the following: name of the site, total meals and/or snacks claimed by type by the site for the month, total meals and/or snacks disallowed by type, including the reasons for the disallowances for the month if applicable, total meals and/or snacks submitted for reimbursement minus disallowances if applicable, total reimbursement for meals and/or snacks claimed and submitted for reimbursement for the month minus cash in lieu, total cash in lieu for the month if applicable, total reimbursement withheld for allowable administrative expenses for the month, and total reimbursement paid to the site for the claim month. It's time to test what was reviewed. True or false, only nonprofit organizations can be a sponsor of unaffiliated centers. The answer is true. For-profit organizations can only sponsor centers that are legal entities or affiliated with the organization. Next question. How much time does the sponsoring organization have to disperse reimbursement funds after receipt from ODE-CMP? Is it A, 1 week, B, 5 days, or C, 5 business days? The answer is B. The sponsor has up to 5 days to disperse funds received from ODE-CMP for reimbursement to the unaffiliated center. In this video, we reviewed unaffiliated site identification and sponsoring an unaffiliated site additional responsibilities. ODE supports equity and excellence for every learner. This institution is an equal opportunity provider. Thank you for taking this training.